gentlemen, and welcome to the season premiere of Smackdown, our first Smackdown episode here in WWE 2K24. This is for the 24/7 title. Who will answer the call? Oh, ho, ho, look at this. As it appears that Chase University has expanded since the last time we've seen that man Andre Chase over there. The cheerleader of some sorts, the hyper one, is Thea Hale. And it seems like the man who's going to be challenging Orange Cassidy to kick off tonight's SmackDown is Duke Hudson, the powerful Australian, referred to by Andre Chase as the MVP of Chase U. As it seems like Duke Hudson is going to try to become the 24/7 champion, the first member of Chase U to win championship gold. And look at Chase U, now a trio. We've talked about Chase University ever since Andre Chase burst on the scene in 2K23. Now Chase U is a reality. As can Duke Hudson win the 24/7 championship from this man. A man who's become quite the dominant force ever since winning the championship. It is Orange Cassidy. Of course, this past Monday night on Raw, he defeated R-Truth to retain the 24/7 championship. Orange Cassidy becoming quite a mainstay here on Raw and SmackDown ever since becoming 24/7 champion. He's a former former international champion in All Elite Wrestling before breaking through and becoming a wrestler on Monday Night Raw, of course. But since he's the 24/7 champion, he has to defend it on both the Raw and SmackDown brands as long as he has the championship around his waist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick off SmackDown here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson.
Can Hudson win the belt here?
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 171 pounds, the 24/7 champion, the Superstar.
Well, in reality, his name is Orange Cassidy. He is the current reigning and defending 24/7 champion. And Orange Cassidy, quite a popular wrestler. You see there Charles Robinson, a veteran referee, giving Duke Hudson a good look at that title. And that is kicking off our season premiere of SmackDown here tonight, the 24/7 championship. And we got a lot of exciting action still to come. Of course, the first ever casket match in Universe Mode history, our main event, Randy Orton against the returning Brody King. But now the 24/7 championship on the line as Duke Hudson. This is his Universe Mode in-ring debut. His first Universe Mode appearance. Duke Hudson trying to make a good first impression. And what about Monday Night Raw? It had its usage of debuts. Of course, we saw the debuts of Mercedes Moné, Big Bronson Reed, and Shawn Spears, just to name a few. And now Duke Hudson, the first debut that we're seeing here tonight for SmackDown. What a splash. Rough landing there for the champ, Orange Cassidy, and now an elbow to the back of the neck. And now the champion having to roll out of the ring. Great strategy, trying to take a breather, a little bit of a separation there. And now look at these strikes on display by the Australian. As Duke Hudson trying to create no separation from the champion. Cassidy trying to fight back. Oh! Face first on the apron, and Cassidy wrestling in sunglasses. Not really the wisest thing you want to do. Nice cheap shot there by Orange Cassidy. Remember, Cassidy has champion's advantage. Hudson cannot win the title by countout or disqualification. Cassidy trying to take advantage of that. Count of 8. And count of 9, Hudson back inside the ring. And it looked like Cassidy was going to go for another springboard maneuver. And now, amazing slam there. And remember, both members of Chase U are at ringside, and Hudson trying to take advantage. You see there Andre Chase and Thea Hale shouting out words of encouragement to the young man. And Duke Hudson, a lot of pressure and the bright lights. Well, Scorpion Death Drop to Orange Cassidy. This could be enough to win the 24/7 championship. Kick out at 2 by Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy, it's been all Duke Hudson since the opening bell. And Hudson can win his first title right here. The Razor's Edge Power Bomb. And this could be it. What a debut for Duke Hudson. No! Cassidy kicked out. I was confident we were going to see a new 24/7 champion here tonight. We're not worthy chance by the Smackdown faithful. Elbow connects. What more fight do you believe Orange Cassidy has here tonight on SmackDown? And now look at Duke Hudson mocking Cassidy here, as he is very confident he is going to walk out. Oh, look at these two exchanging blows, middle of the ring. Oh, Cassidy and Hudson exchanging blows. Look at the fatigue of the champion, trying to answer back with as much strikes as he possibly can. Insecurity. Hudson's still on his feet, and Cassidy realizes he needs to get back on the offensive if he wants any hopes of walking out still champion. I believe Duke Hudson busted open here. And now Cassidy finding his groove. Oh, the Stormbreaker! Stormbreaker connects to retain. Shoulders down. No! Cassidy almost did it. 2 3/4. Orange Cassidy was so close to retaining, and now another slam by Hudson. Can this be it? To win the championship. Shoulders down. Ooh, kick out at 1. This late in the match. Ooh, and great strategy. Cassidy tried rolling out of the ring. Duke Hudson making sure that Cassidy stays between the ropes. Look at the blood on the face. East River crossing. Great show of strength by Duke Hudson, the MVP of Chase University. Now the clothesline connects. And now Cassidy successfully rolling out of the ring this time. But Duke on the top, splash at ringside. As these two men still outside the ring once again. What a 24/7 title match to kick off SmackDown. And of course, this is not our only title match here tonight, as the New Day, the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, are issuing a celebrational open challenge to any tag team in the locker room. Who will answer the call? We find out later on tonight. The New Day could have a short tag team title run depending on what happens. And now Cassidy all went for Salida del Sol, but Duke Hudson not falling for it this time. And look at the strikes yet again. The striking prowess on display there by Duke Hudson, the challenger. And he could be moments away from being referred to as the champion. Another Scorpion. Duke Hudson just picking apart the champion. But now Cassidy, drop kick. Just how much fight Orange Cassidy has. The heart, the passion. That's what's made him a 3-time champion here in Universe mode. And Cassidy now. You ought to think. Ooh, Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana connects. This could be it. Cover. Hook of the leg. Orange Cassidy is still 24/7 champion. What an amazing match.
The 24/7 champion, the
To the dismay of Chase University, Orange Cassidy defeats Duke Hudson in Hudson's Universe Mode debut and successfully once again retains the 24/7 championship. What a win for Orange Cassidy here in our season premiere of Smackdown, and what a way to kick things off. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started. Well, we are back here on Smackdown, and ladies and gentlemen, here comes the absolute Ricky Starks, making his way to the ring, set to go one-on-one with the megastar LA Knight.
Making his way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, Ricky Starman.
And Ricky Starks As here we go, we are back here on SmackDown. I apologize for the interruption, but Ricky Starks making his way to the ring, set to go one-on-one with LA Knight. And for Ricky Starks, he's been on a run of redemption. Ricky Starks, this is a brand new start for him, a brand new season, brand new game. And Ricky Starks hoping to one day become a champion, hoping to be on the road to holding championship gold. As Ricky Starks in the ring right now, set to go against another man who wants championship gold, LA Knight. Here he comes, the megastar.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
And look at that yeah chant. LA Knight, quite a popular figure in the SmackDown roster. Also a man looking to rise up the ranks here on Universe Mode. Of course, LA Knight, formerly a part of the AEW roster before being traded to Friday Night Smackdown. And LA Knight set to go one-on-one with Ricky Starks here tonight. This is a showcase, of course, to show both men's talents, which one of these two are the better man. And will either man, or maybe even both, impress SmackDown executives enough to warrant one or maybe both of these men a title match? As here we go, this match underway. You hear the LA Knight chants. Clearly the WWE Universe favoring LA Knight. And LA Knight stalking Ricky Starks. Starks still in his jacket. Oh! Great maneuver there by Knight. Of course, LA Knight has a lot more experience. Has traveled all over the world, competed in promotions such as Impact Wrestling. He was a former world champion over there. And now Ricky Starks trying to get a comeback in this matchup. And the thing for the Absolute One is, remember at Money in the Bank back in 2K23, he had an opportunity to take the Intercontinental Championship from Xavier Woods. Of course, a title now held by the arrogant Aussie Grayson Waller. You got to think, if one of these two men impresses the SmackDown General Manager Wolf Harris, maybe one of these men could get a shot at Grayson Waller's IC title. As now it's Ricky Starks in control for the time being against LA Knight. As Knight able to recover, able to avoid into the big boot. And that's what we're talking about, the experience, the ring awareness of Mr. LA Knight. And once again, stalking Ricky, stalking his opponent. Then the knee and another clothesline. Great impressive performance by Knight here. Cover and a kick out. More damage needs to be done in order to put Ricky Starks away. As now LA Knight on the top. Into the knee, right to the chest. And again, just LA Knight with the WWE Universe in the palm of his hand. And now I believe Ricky Starks busted open. And now Knight for the third time in the match looking to utilize that striking combo. And now Starks with a kip up. Well, tried to fight back, but LA Knight just too damn strong. But remember the referee, John Cone, utilizing a count. And LA Knight bringing Ricky back inside the ring. And Ricky needs to find some sort of energy source in order to get back in this matchup. And I believe he's willing to do just that. Hurricane Rana. Picture perfect connecting on LA Knight. And this could be Stark's time now. As Knight now reversing into another clothesline. LA Knight, you're looking to utilize his power advantage, his speed. And now an Irish whip by the Absolute One. And these two men, very similar attitudes, egotistical, selfish. But Ricky Starks now trying to get on that path of redemption, trying to face SmackDown's very best. One of those men just so happened to be LA Knight. Oh! Powerful clothesline now. Staring right at the camera. Into the elbow. Is this enough? Shoulders down for the win here on SmackDown. LA Knight with a good win over Ricky Starks here tonight.
Here is your winner,
LA Knight with an impressive victory here tonight on SmackDown. And LA Knight, it seems like he's garnering the support of the WWE fans. If I were Wolf Harris, I would take advantage of this popularity and strike LA Knight to the moon. But what a win by LA Knight against Ricky Starks here on SmackDown. Well, LA Knight with an impressive victory. And speaking of debuts, here comes 3 wrestlers looking to make a statement here. These country people, country folk.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Well, we are back here on Smackdown, and these 3 making a statement. Of course, that right there is Josh Briggs. On the other side is Brooks Jensen. And the woman that's going to be in action tonight in her Smackdown in-ring debut is Fallon Henley. These 3 country folk looking to revolutionize tag team wrestling. But of course, Fallon Henley is the one trying to etch her name in the history books tonight as she goes one-on-one against this woman, Isla Dawn, the ever so demented one. And Fallon Henley is going to have her work cut out for her here tonight in her debut. Look at this woman.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Isla Dawn.
Of course, we know what Isla Dawn is capable of, but now it appears she's finally in her final form. Of course, back in 2K23, Isla Dawn, trying to be selfish, of course, she betrayed her best friend, Alba Fire. All these voices that are in Isla Dawn's head, and Isla Dawn, of course, hasn't really been too focused over the past couple of weeks. But Isla Dawn is back trying to maybe etch her name in the SmackDown Women's Championship picture. Of course, the current champion is Timeless Toni Storm. Could you imagine a battle between Storm and this woman, Isla Dawn, for the title? But here tonight, Isla Dawn steps one-on-one against the debuting Fallon Henley. As these 2 women, a lot of history from their time together on NXT, now expands to SmackDown. As now this battle is underway, Fallon Henley wanting to impress, of course, Briggs and Jensen right there in her corner as well. This is our 3rd contest here on SmackDown. Ooh, nice suplex by Henley to start things off. And for Fallon Henley, you got to think the pressure is on. Of course, Isla Dawn has picked up some big wins in her Universe Mode career already. This is not Isla's first rodeo. This is Fallon's first rodeo. Oh, and speaking of course, oh, look at Isla Dawn, middle of the ring, just trying to stretch the body of Fallon Henley. Oh, but an amazing counter there. Great technical prowess being shown, and now the face buster. Looks like Fallon Henley trying to show the world why she could be a mainstay in the women's division. Shades of Rey Mysterio there. Here's the cover now in the early going for the win, kick out. And look at the words of encouragement by Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. These 3 amazing competitors trying to etch a statement, etch their name on the SmackDown roster. They're 3 of SmackDown's newest signings. Is now Henley trying to control the arm of Isla Dawn. Of course, SmackDown's women's division super stacked. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Amazing arm drag there. And Isla Dawn could be in trouble. But Fallon Henley wanting to go 1-0 in her Universe Mode resume. Oh, nice shot of the face. Oh, and a kick right of the leg of Dawn. And now look at Henley go. The clotheslines and the drop kick. And Henley is rolling. You can see it here. DDT. Isla is in deep trouble. Bulldog connects. And Fallon Henley looking to end this early. Boom! Amazing shot. This could be it. Cover. Shoulders are down. Fallon Henley impresses with a dominant win on her SmackDown debut. As Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen here to celebrate as Fallon Henley with an amazing win here on SmackDown in her debut. And you gotta think, whenever we inevitably see Brooks and Jensen debut, or Briggs and Jensen debut, I bet they could be an amazing tag team in the SmackDown tag team division as well. And speaking of tag teams, coming up next, it'll be the SmackDown tag team titles on the line as the New Day issue an open challenge. That match will be after this short break on SmackDown Season 2. Well, here we go. SmackDown tag team titles on the line. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, this is a surprise. Tony D'Angelo making his way to the ring. This is the SmackDown Tag Team Title Open Challenge. Of course, the D'Angelo family, it seems, looking to answer the call. Of course, the Dawn, Tony D'Angelo is here. And it looks like the Underboss is going to be coming as well. Do they not have a tag team entrance? I thought they did. But anyway, here comes the Underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo. And of course, it's been a long while since we've seen the D'Angelo family. And look at Stacks enjoying returning to the bright lights of SmackDown. Of course, the last time we saw the D'Angelo family, it was in a triple threat tag team match between the Creed brothers and the Lucha brothers, where the winners got a #1 contenders match for the SmackDown tag team titles. That match was won by the Creeds. Ever since, it's been months since we've seen D'Angelo and Stacks, and now these two looking to end the reign of the New Day before it even begins, answering this open challenge for the SmackDown tag team titles. Well, here come the brand new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston and Big E, representing the New Day. And it was in our untelevised pay-per-view event, Day 1, where the historic tag team run of Jimmy and Jey Uso came to an unfortunate end, as Kofi Kingston and Big E got the huge upset and won those tag team titles around their waist. The New Day are only the second tag team in our universe mode to be called SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And the New Day, wanting to make a good first impression, wanting to be fighting champions, looking to give opportunities to other tag teams in universe mode who have yet to receive a title opportunity. One such team being the D'Angelo family, as it looks like it is official. The New Day defends the SmackDown Tag Team titles against D'Angelo and Stacks here tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo of D'Angelo family.
Can the family get an upset?
Combined weight of 497 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
The New Day, this is their first appearance on Universe Mode as SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but can this be their only appearance as the SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line here on SmackDown Season 2 premiere against the D'Angelo family, as Tony D'Angelo set to start things off against the veteran Kofi Kingston. Tag team titles on the line right now, as Tony looking to start things off. And Tony D'Angelo, of course, overlooked, one of the most underrated members of Will Ferris's SmackDown roster, as now Tony looking to get a quick win. Oh, what the hell? Looked like Xavier Woods threw the trombone. I guess it didn't really connect with D'Angelo's face, so the referee, Charles Robinson, not issuing a disqualification. Remember, the D'Angelos cannot win the tag team titles by count-out or disqualification. New Day has the champion's advantage, so the New Day would have retained despite losing the match. As now Kofi looking to get a quick show of momentum here, as Xavier in the ring, former Intercontinental Champion, and referee giving the trombone, taking the trombone, and telling Xavier, get the hell out of the ring. As Xavier Woods, once again, begging the official, and Xavier Woods, oh, here we go. Trying to make sure that the match does not have any New Day antics. Xavier Woods kicked out, sent to ringside, but Big E going for the cover. And Stacks kicking out. And this tag team title match already chaotic, as Xavier Woods forced to make his way to the locker room. And now this match is even, as now Stacks trying to take advantage of the distraction and get some momentum for the challengers in this tag team championship match. And how interesting, how shocking would it be for the family to become tag team champions and end the short reign of the New Day after New Day ended the long reign of the Usos. The Usos had the longest championship reign out of anyone in Universe Mode history. Any title. As now Big E tried to get momentum back. Tony D'Angelo now back in. Boom! Pure Italian. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Tony D'Angelo, somebody needs to check on him. Okay, he seems fine now. Seems fine now. Now the momentum purely behind Tony D'Angelo, as Big E needs to get back in this matchup for his team if the New Day want any hopes of remaining tag team champions. Oh! It's Tony now with an impressive suplex. Of course, Xavier Woods earlier on in the match tried getting involved, probably tried to get a disqualification to prevent the family from possibly dethroning the New Day this early on in their title reign, and because of that, the referee sending Woods to the back. And now there's no outside interference that can lead to the New Day possibly stealing the win here tonight. This is an opportunity that D'Angelo and Stacks know for someone like them don't come very often. So D'Angelo and Stacks really needs to take advantage for this chance. And I bet the New Day are really regretting giving this team an opportunity right now. And look at Stacks. Oh! Brutal kick. And now another tag made to the boss, the Dawn. The Dawn of Smackdown, Tony D'Angelo. Like we said, it's been months since we've seen this team for whatever reason. And Tony and Stacks look better than ever. As now, what's the boss gonna do here? Oh no, Big E back first. Onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring, clubbing blow by Big E. Trying to get the New Day back in this match. You see Francesca the Trombone laying at ringside. That was the weapon that Xavier Woods tried to use on Tony D'Angelo early on in this match. This is our second and final title match of tonight, but remember, our main event, our first ever casket match between Randy Orton and Brody King of the House of Black, making his return from a concussion. As now D'Angelo and Stacks still in control. As now the referee begins the count. Although like Stacks was going to try to fly. And Big E now countering whatever Stacks had in mind, but Stacks still going to issue some strikes. DDT. And I believe Big E is busted open. And now Kofi makes the tag. Kofi legal. And Stacks with a drop kick again. Stacks controlling the ring, and now he's looking to take out Big E, the powerhouse. Very smart strategy. But now Kofi, always doing a lap around the ring, now back inside. Oh, taking out Tony. And I don't think Stacks is going to like that very much. Suplex to Kingston. And now, battle of attrition here. Kofi now showing off his athleticism into the double stomp, the Meteora. And now the New Day finding their footing once again. The champions. Oh no. Stacks. Back and forth between these two men. Boom. And how impressive are the family here? And Stacks daring Kofi Kingston to get back to his feet. Oh, reverse DDT. Here's the cover, hooks the leg for the tag team titles. Oh no. The family showing their prowess, showing why they are the most overlooked tag team on the SmackDown roster today. And now Tony, shot right at the arm of Kofi. But Kofi trying to get back in. The New Day need to find an energy source. Another Meteor. This time to Tony. SmackDown tag team titles on the line. The family, the challengers. New Day, the champions. This is the New Day's first appearance as tag team champions, defending the titles in an open challenge. The family answered the call. And doing a very good job here in this matchup. But Kofi with a chop. Vintage Kofi Kingston. And an insecurity. Great strategy. Stacks was reaching for the tag, but Kofi knew that if he allowed that tag to happen, the family were back in control. Cheap shot by Big E. Oh, Kofi tried to take advantage of the trouble in paradise. Oh, but instead goes for the SOS. SOS connects to retain. The New Day are still SmackDown Tag Team Champions. All hope seemed lost.
The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
A successful championship title defense for Kofi Kingston and Big E. The New Day still SmackDown Tag Team Champions here tonight on our Season 2 premiere of SmackDown here on our 2K Universe mode. And you gotta think, who could be next for the New Day, and can they possibly have a tag team title run similar to that of their predecessors, the Usos? What a dominant win by Kofi and Big E here tonight on SmackDown. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is a battle of two of the hardest hitters on our SmackDown roster, as two former NXT champions, as Ilya Dragunov looking to go one-on-one against Andrade El Idolo. Both men feeling like they've both changed for the better, but one man can get the victory. This is going to be one hell of a battle. Will Ilya or Andrade get the win? We find out next on SmackDown Season 2 premiere. What a great title defense by the New Day. But here comes the Russian badass, a man many consider to be the most underrated competitor on SmackDown, the first ever hardcore champion in Universe Mode history. Ilya Dragunov is here, and this man is looking for a fight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
And Ilya Dragunov, over the past couple of weeks, have told us that he's changed, and he is looking to showcase that here on SmackDown. Of course, we said Ilya Dragunov, former hardcore champion, the inaugural champion here in Universe Mode, but ever since then, Ilya Dragunov not really had much really to show in his Universe Mode resume. Sure, he's been in the ring with the very best here on SmackDown, including the current World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre, but Ilya Dragunov, nothing to really show for it. Wanting to be a champion once again, he could be on the road to that if he defeats Andrade here tonight on our Season 2 premiere. Ilya Dragunov, look at that look. That's a look of someone who wants to absolutely beat someone down.
Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 210 pounds, Andrade.
Here comes El Idolo. And what an entrance for this absolute athletic specimen. And of course, Andrade, over the past couple of months, was stuck in a rivalry with Malachi Black and the rest of the House of Black. But now Andrade El Idolo looking to move on from that rivalry and possibly etch himself in a title conversation. And look at that mask. As Andrade El Idolo looking to move on from that rivalry, and now one-on-one against Ilya Dragunov. And this is an entrance fitting of a champion. So here we go. Ilya Dragunov versus Andrade. First time ever here tonight. And for both men, this is a chance at redemption. Both men hitting roadblocks in their respective careers. But now the focus purely on each other. And Andrade looking to get this good start in the early going. Oh, look at this. And Andrade El Idolo, like we said, for the past couple of months, focused on a rivalry with Malachi Black. But now that rivalry seems to be over. Great double stomp to Dragunov. Here is the cover. Shoulders are down. Kick out. Oh, and look at Andrade. A showing of disrespect to Ilya Dragunov. These two men have been very vocal about wanting to face off against one another. They're getting that chance here tonight. And like we said about the LA Knight Ricky Starks match, this is a chance for both men to showcase their talents as to why they should be in title conversation. And Andrade really showing that here tonight. Ilya Dragunov. You got to think, for a man who's claimed he's changed. I'm not seeing a lot of that change here in the early going of this matchup. But Andrade El Idolo doing very good here. Andrade said this is the era of Andrade. All went for the double stomp. Dragunov just a little too far. And now this is a chance for Dragunov to reclaim momentum. No. Andrade just too quick. But now Dragunov, like we said, a hard hitter. All went for that big clothesline. But Andrade. What's Andrade thinking? Oh, a reverse tornado DDT. That's something you don't see often. And now an elbow right at the top of the skull. And now the moonsault. Andrade looking for a flawless victory here tonight on Smackdown. And now Andrade, oh, we've seen this in his NXT days. The DDT from the usage of the ropes, spiking the head of Dragunov. This could be it. Already, Andrade getting the win over Ilya Dragunov here tonight.
Here is your winner,
Andrade with an amazing win here in his Universe Mode return. And you gotta think, with a win like that, Andrade El Idolo, this could very well be the era of Andrade now. What a win for Andrade here on our Season 2 premiere of SmackDown. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is a women's division match. A rivalry that has been shaping up between four women has now crossed paths. As now here tonight, Dakota Kai, the former member of Damage Control, will go one-on-one against the woman who is the special guest referee for her match against Deonna Purrazzo at Day 1, Thunder Rosa. Will Thunder Rosa slap the taste out of Dakota's mouth, or will Dakota Kai get revenge for Day 1? Of course, Alexa Bliss has been confirmed to be in Dakota's corner, and Deonna Purrazzo evening the odds in Thunder's corner as Dakota Kai and Thunder Rosa do battle, and it is next here on SmackDown. Well, here we go. What an amazing episode of SmackDown it has been so far. As here comes Dakota Kai. A woman who's looking to make a statement here on SmackDown, and a woman who's made more than one enemy, but also formed an ally.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Of course, Dakota Kai was traded to SmackDown upon AEW's cancellation, split away from Damage Control. And ever since then, Dakota Kai really proving that she can hold her own. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, she attacked her former friend, Deonna Purrazzo, backstage. And she tried to take on Deonna at Day 1, her non-televised pay-per-view event. But Thunder Rosa was the special guest referee. And Thunder Rosa doesn't really like Dakota that much. Helped Deonna get the win. So Thunder Rosa is here tonight on SmackDown, looking to slap the taste out of the mouth of Dakota Kai. And look at this woman. Of course, Thunder Rosa, another former member of the AEW roster, a bit of history with Dakota Kai. So Thunder Rosa believing if anyone on the SmackDown roster has the right to silence Dakota Kai once and for all, it's this woman. As Thunder Rosa making her way to the ring. And this could be one hell of a battle. Dakota Kai one-on-one against Thunder Rosa. And just like Alexa Bliss and Dakota Kai have bonded over a fellow enemy in Deonna Purrazzo, seems like Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo have joined forces of a common enemy in Dakota Kai. Ooh. And Thunder Rosa trying to start off this contest with a nice German suplex. And you got to think that loss at Day 1 has really pissed off Dakota Kai here. Of course, we are weeks away from one of the biggest pay-per-views in Universe Mode. The first ever Royal Rumble pay-per-view in Universe Mode. You got to think one of these two ladies could very well enter the Royal Rumble match and win and earn a SmackDown Women's title opportunity at WrestleMania. But before we get to that, these two ladies needing to settle the score right now. And Dakota Kai, of course, has been no nonsense, trying to earn some big wins and get that shadow of Damage Control away from her. But Thunder Rosa in control for the time being, sending Dakota right into the ropes. And what an episode of SmackDown it has been. Ooh, quick kick out by Kai. Way too early for Thunder Rosa to be going for a cover here. And now, Irish Whip sending Dakota outside the ring. And look at Deonna Purrazzo just watching on. Deonna Purrazzo becoming quite a mainstay in the SmackDown Women's division. And that's made women like Dakota Kai and Alexa Bliss jealous that Deonna really getting more opportunities than anyone else. But one woman who doesn't have a problem with that's Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa believing Deonna deserves the spotlight. She wasn't anywhere before this. She wasn't in AEW, wasn't on Raw. She came straight to SmackDown from her debut and has proven herself. Nice leg drop there by Thunder now. It's working right on the neck of Dakota Kai. And now the chops being applied. Ooh. And a nice suplex there. Oh, look at Thunder. Looking to fly. Takes out Dakota Kai right in front of the demented Alexa Bliss. Oh, no, not on the outside. Oh. Dakota's going to wake up to feel that in the morning, and I don't think she'll want to look in a mirror for a couple of days or weeks. And now Thunder Rosa trying to take advantage with the cover. Can this be it to get the win? Oh, almost got the 3 right there. Ooh, I think Thunder was going for the insult to injury, and now that could be an opening for Dakota Kai to get some momentum in this match. Oh, well, she calls herself Captain Kick, and she's looking to live up to that nickname here. A double stomp to the chest as well. And can Dakota Kai be looking for the victory? Oh, looking to lock in that devastating submission. That's the same submission hold that Dakota Kai locked in on Deonna Purrazzo to signify her betrayal. And Thunder easily getting out of it. And now Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa with a dominant win here on SmackDown. And you gotta think this rivalry between these four ladies in the SmackDown women's division is only gonna get a little more heated, as Thunder Rosa getting a win over Dakota Kai here in our Season 2 premiere of SmackDown here in our Universe mode. We'll be right back with more SmackDown after this. Well, this is our co-main event of the evening here on our season premiere of SmackDown. As here comes Christian Cage making his Universe Mode return here tonight on SmackDown. And Christian Cage
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian!
And of course, Christian Cage, a seasoned veteran here on Universe Mode. I had the chance to talk to Christian Cage before SmackDown went on the air, and he said he's looking for redemption. Of course, all throughout 2K23, Christian Cage, not a lot of wins on his Universe Mode record, more losses than wins. Christian Cage believing that this is a new beginning, this is a new era. Christian Cage looking to show everyone why he is considered one of the greatest of all time here in professional wrestling. And Christian Cage looking to go one-on-one with the ever so mysterious, also returning Uncle Howdy. You gotta think, can this be the start of a rivalry between Bray Wyatt and Christian Cage? As Christian is back in Universe Mode and he is looking for a fight. And he's going to get quite a unique one in Uncle Howdy. It's been quite a while since we've seen the brother of Bray Wyatt in action. Uncle Howdy is here. And this man, more mysterious than we could ever imagine. As Uncle Howdy, of course, remember his rivalry with Andre Chase, who we've seen earlier on tonight. As Uncle Howdy, you gotta think, for a man who always likes sitting on the sidelines, there's got to be an ulterior motive as to why Uncle Howdy choosing to fight Christian Cage here tonight and make his return in ring here on SmackDown Season 2. As Uncle Howdy proving he is here to stay. Also remember when Uncle Howdy accompanied the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman and Brody Lee, to Tag Team Championship stardom over on Monday Night Raw. This man is everywhere. But Uncle Howdy trying to make an example out of Christian Cage here tonight in our co-main event. Let's not waste any more time, as Christian Cage one-on-one with Uncle Howdy in our co-main event of SmackDown. Who will get the win? Look at Christian Cage, not looking to fool around. Trying to get a dominant start here. And a DDT to Howdy. And for someone like Christian Cage, you know that you need to stay on the offensive against someone like Uncle Howdy. Great knee to the gut there. Especially since Uncle Howdy is usually known for his unique offense. And this could be a new side of Christian Cage. A new side that we've never seen in 2K23. And now another suplex. Very smart, veteran-like strategy. Of course, we saw Christian Cage's longtime tag team partner Adam Copeland recently reinvent himself. And Christian looking to do the same. And now these two men fighting on the outside. Christian Cage, it's been all him since the opening bell against Uncle Howdy. You gotta thank Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss, Isla Dawn, surely watching this. But Christian doesn't give a damn. The last time we saw Christian, he was brutalized by one Karrion Kross. But Christian now back inside the ring, waiting for Howdy to get back to his feet, get back inside the ring. You see the referee, Charles Robinson. Oh, look at that. That was what Howdy was waiting for. One mistake, one moment of hesitation by Christian Cage, and now Howdy's on the attack. Very smart strategy by Uncle Howdy. Oh, but now Christian not backing down. Christian came here to earn a win. Christian came here to start things off on a clean slate. And Howdy with a collision. And this is what we mean. If you're a member of the Wyatt family, your strategy is always look for weakness and exploit. And that's what Howdy's doing here. It's nice suplex and now a cover. Hooks the leg. Ooh, kick out at one. Not enough damage done to the veteran Christian. Oh, God. Backstabber out of nowhere. Look at Howdy fighting those voices in his head that are telling him to kill Christian. Decimate him. Make him wish he was never back in a wrestling ring. Oh, no. Look at this. Oh, version of the Crossroads there. Probably mocking one half of the current Raw Tag Team Champions, Cody Rhodes, who's currently part of the New Legacy alongside Braun Breaker. And now Howdy is just decimating Christian Cage. Christian had a very good start. We thought this could be a start of a redemption run for Christian Cage, but Uncle Howdy, now he's in control. Oh, God. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. This is disrespectful. Choking the life out of the veteran. And now Christian rolling out of the way. And look at this man go. Christian not backing down. But Uncle Howdy looking to make sure that he does. And now laughing at the fallen opponent. Oh, look at this. Howdy's heading to the top rope. And now looking for Cage to get back to his feet. Oh, no. Look at this one. Whisper in the wind. Well, taking a page out of a former ally, Jeff Hardy's playbook. Remember when Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy were known as the leaders of worlds. Oh, now Uncle Howdy. Oh, God. Clubbing blows to the back. You gotta think Christian's body is not the same as it was in 2001. Just brutal shots by Uncle Howdy. This is just disrespect here. Uncle doesn't care. Cover, hooks the leg. Ooh, very close to getting the win there. And now, look at this. Usually a signature of the former hardcore champion Bray Wyatt, but Uncle Howdy now has Christian in position in the Sister Abigail. Oh, wait a minute. Christian no selling the Sister Abigail. And Christian, oh, went for the spear. Oh. Now the clothesline. You know, I think Uncle Howdy's thinking, what is my next move? What is my next play here? Oh, and yet again with that amazing snap suplex. And Uncle Howdy just toying with Christian Cage here. Christian needs to get back in this if he wants any hopes of getting a W here. But Christian getting tortured by Uncle Howdy. And Christian Cage knows he needs to get back in this, and look at him go. Look at Christian Cage go. Oh, look at this. And now Christian Cage, what a drop kick. This is the old Christian that we all knew and loved. And Christian Cage heading to the top, paying homage to his old friend Eddie Guerrero. Frog splash to Howdy, cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2. What a battle. These two men not willing to give up. And now Uncle Howdy and Christian battling on the outside. Ooh, a slap right to the face. Sister Abigail on the outside. Christian is out. The Sister Abigail connecting on the outside. And Christian Cage in agonizing pain. Uncle Howdy looking to take advantage. Oh, with the elbow to the back. And this could be it. Cover. Hook of the leg, middle of the ring. Uncle Howdy victorious here on Smackdown.
Here is your winner, Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy is here to stay. And we thought that Christian Cage was going to get redemption. Uncle Howdy making us all look like fools as he gets the win here tonight on SmackDown in our co-main event. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. It is the first ever casket match in Universe Mode history. The only way to win: put your opponent inside the casket, shut the lid, and the match is over. This could be the culmination of one of the most intense rivalries in Universe Mode today, as Randy Orton will go one-on-one against the recently returning Brody King of the House of Black, who's returning from a concussion injury. These two meeting in a casket match in our main event of our Season 2 premiere of SmackDown. Which one of these two men will get the win? We find out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a historic episode, and we're going to end off our episode with history. As here comes the Viper, the seasoned veteran Randy Orton is here.
Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 205
And of course, this rivalry between Randy Orton, friends, and the House of Black have stemmed ever since Survivor Series. Of course, in our Day 1 untelevised live event, Rated RKO reunited as Randy Orton and a repackaged Rated R superstar Adam Copeland got the victory against Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black of the House of Black. But there's one more member of the house that Randy Orton needs to deal with permanently, and it is the returning Brody King, who has recently been cleared to compete in in-ring competition once again. Randy Orton knows the only way to get rid of Brody is to bury him. Randy Orton is ready, as here comes the powerhouse of the House of Black, the muscle, if you will,
And his opponent,
Brody King.
Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 234 pounds, Brody King.
Of course, it was a couple of weeks ago on Smackdown where Brody King and Buddy Matthews of the House of Black took on Evolution, the team of Randy Orton and the Game Triple H. It was during that tag team match where Triple H bounced Brody King's head on the ringside floor. It was later determined that Brody King suffered a legitimate concussion and had to be out of competition for a couple of weeks. It appears it was only a minor concussion, and that's why Brody King so quick to return to Universe Mode action. It was Brody King who called out Randy Orton for this casket match. Randy Orton never wanted to back down from a fight. Of course, we recently saw the first ever ambulance match between Adam Cole and Kenny Omega this past Monday night on Raw. Now it's a casket match.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
The first ever casket match in Universe Mode history between Randy Orton and Brody King. Here we go, our main event of our Season 2 premiere of Universe Mode. As Randy Orton trying to get a good start in this matchup, but Brody! These two men trying to get a good start in their respective sides. And of course, the House of Black, Adam Copeland, and anyone else that Randy Orton might align himself with are banned from ringside. This is strictly one-on-one business between these two men. And you got to think Brody King has waited weeks for this opportunity to take down Randy Orton once and for all. You got to think Brody King would love nothing more than to defeat the legend. Oh, and he already did it. Randy Orton inside the casket. Brody King trying to shut the lid. But Randy Orton quickly getting out of that position. Oh, and shutting the lid, making sure that he doesn't accidentally land in the casket again. And now these two men battling on the outside of the ring. Oh! Looks like Brody King looking to give Randy Orton a concussion. And now Randy. Oh no, look at this. Bad position. Oh, power bomb on top of the casket. That has gotta hurt. And now Randy with an exploder on the outside. You gotta think Randy Orton trying to re-cripple Mr. Brody King, and now the reverse Boston Crab. But Brody easily getting out of that. And now Brody, knee right to the face of the Viper. Oh my goodness. Of course, for Brody King, this is a big deal. You're in a singles match in a main event of the Season 2 premiere of Smackdown. That just goes to show how dominant the House of Black as a whole has become, let alone Brody King. And now Brody, looking to grab a weapon, it seems. Looked like he had a shovel. But Randy Orton looking to prevent that from happening. Of course, Randy Orton had suffered a back injury that took 18 months out of his career. Well, it looks like Randy Orton's starting to hear those voices in his head. But Brody King taking advantage of the distraction. And another knee to the face. But remember, no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to put your opponent inside of that casket, close the lid, match is over. Brody King opened the casket lid yet again. This match is still anybody's game. And Randy with the Lou Thesz press. And Randy posing right in front of the SmackDown faithful here. You gotta think Randy Orton definitely a future World Heavyweight Champion. Now Brody King countering with an amazing DDT to the ring. And whoa. Looked like Brody was going to go for a ferocious slam there, as now Randy Orton back in control. This is a back and forth battle here in this casket match here on SmackDown. And Randy looking to go to that place. It's been a while since we've seen this. The patented Orton Stomp. The Orton Stomp on Brody King, and now it's Randy. An homage to the man that Malachi took out a couple weeks ago. Time to play the game. But Brody not looking to take those sledgehammer shots any longer, and now the ground and pound strikes right in front of the WWE Universe. Brody King does not give a damn in the slightest, is now Brody. Orton head first. And now Brody King throwing Randy Orton inside the casket. And Brody King very close. Brody King was very close to closing that casket, winning this whole thing. It was the second time that Brody King put Randy Orton inside that casket. But Randy Orton never one to give up so easy, especially in a match as big as this. Randy Orton now bringing Brody King up. Got first into the steel steps. This is still anybody's match. And Randy, and I think part of Brody's head hit that casket, is now an elbow connected right on the chest. Now Randy Orton. Powerbomb on the apron. Back first into the ring post. But Brody King yet again. And that's the thing. Randy Orton's more focused on beating down Brody King. Brody's more focused on the task at hand, which is getting Orton inside that casket, shutting the lid. The only way to win the match. Orton now. And Brody closing the lid. But Randy Orton now. Nope. These two are going to fight on a little while longer. And Brody King Oh, was probably thinking of opening that casket yet again. And now what's Brody thinking? Oh! Orton landing hard on that barricade. And now it's Orton bringing Brody to the barricade. And now he's opening the casket lid. Oh! Face first. And an RKO at ringside. Randy Orton with the RKO. And Randy inside the ring, outside the ring. He's staring right at that casket thinking, well, maybe it's not time yet. Oh, punch right to the face. And that's all Brody King has wanted for weeks and weeks. He's had to sit by and watch as Randy Orton and all of his friends embarrass the House of Black. And maybe that's just a lesson for the House of Black, not to mess with the Viper. Sure, you can mess with Andrade, you can mess with Legado del Fantasma, you can mess with Dragon Lee, you can mess with Roosh, but you shouldn't mess with Randy Orton. And now Orton yet again looking to grab a weapon. He's got a steel chair in hand. Oh! Bicycle knee strike. Oh no, look at this. Oh my god, that looks like Brody King looking to get Randy a concussion. Looking to make sure Randy Orton feels his pain. And now it's Brody King controlling the matchup. And Orton trying to fight back. Two men do not like each other in the slightest, as now Brody bringing Randy back inside the ring. And Orton, for the third time in the matchup, is in that casket. And Brody looking to shut it. This could be it. No. Orton escapes yet again. And Randy Orton really needs to get Brody in that thing. Brody King controlling the ring. And Randy Orton looking to get back inside it. It looked like Brody was attempting a comeback. Randy Orton now with Brody King up on his shoulders. A power bomb to the floor. Randy Orton. Oh, went for the elbow. And Brody King now. Oh, looked like Orton wanted an RKO. Rainmaker. And this could be it. This is gonna hurt Brody King. Face your eyes. And Randy is busted open. We knew there was going to be blood. Orton's blood is flowing. Springboard crossbody. Look at Orton, basically motionless. Orton is bleeding. He is dazed from that Rainmaker plus the Feast Your Eyes. And Brody very close, but yet again, so close but yet so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. And look at Brody starting to get frustrated, believing this match should be over by now. These two men, two of the most dangerous in Universe Mode history. It looked like Orton is going to go for a comeback there. Now King with a takedown. Now it looks like Brody going to introduce the next weapon. That being a baseball bat. Oh, Orton getting rid of it. Oh! Into the vintage power slam, and Orton feeling it. Oh, but Brody. Look at Brody King go. And King is back. Middle rope time. Oh, went for the knee. Orton able to get out of it, but still King dishing out punishment. Orton over the top rope. You gotta respect Brody King for getting out of that serious concussion so easily and even challenging Orton to such a devastating match such as this. Not a normal one-on-one match, not even a little Iron Man match or a submission match or something that could kind of protect him. No, instead it's a casket match. Orton now. Oh, back first in the barricade goes Brody King. These guys have been fighting on for quite some time. Just goes to show how devastating this rivalry has become. Now these two men want nothing more than to put each other down for good. Randy Orton in control for the time being now. He already hit an RKO once in this matchup, and he's gonna hit another one. Crowd chanting one more time, but I believe Brody King might have suffered another concussion. Oh, he landed hard on that casket. Now the lid is shut. Oh! Brody now is busted open. Is now Randy Orton. All he has to do is shut that lid and this match is over. The Randy Orton now. Oh no, 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 not again. Power bomb on top. You gotta think every part of both these men's bodies gotta hurt. They've given everything to each other and then some. For Randy Orton now, the kendo. No, instead choosing to open the casket. This is our main event. Brody King of the House of Black versus the Viper Randy Orton. And Brody King sending Randy Orton to the steel steps. We got cameras everywhere to get every angle of this brawl between these two rivals. House of Black, Adam Copeland, Triple H, everyone is banned from ringside. And now Brody King bringing Randy Orton inside the ring one more time. These two are looking to fight. And that's all this match is a fight. Both men battered up, bloody, bruised. Oh, Brody wanted a spear. And now Orton. We're going to go to that place. Vintage Randy Orton. But Brody King. What a war. This is what this is. This isn't a battle. This is the entire war. And Brody King with yet another feast your eyes. And look at the blood already splattering on the mat. That's how dangerous this battle has become. Brody King now. Looking to close the casket once and for all. Brody King. Oh God, you can see the battle. Oh, and Orton again. Randy Orton needs to get checked up on after this match. I could assure you guys that. Blood is already starting to form on the entire ring canvas. But Brody King is one man that does not give a damn with vicious ground and pound strikes. And Randy now. Irish whip, and now King outside of the ring yet again. Oh, and Orton going for the Orton stomp. Oh, God. And I don't think this is going to be any good either with the third RKO. How much more punishment are these men willing to take to get a win in this rivalry? This is not looking good for either competitor, as Randy Orton throws King into the casket. And now Orton trying to put Brody inside the casket. Randy Orton, he's almost close. Randy Orton's close. Randy Orton did it. Randy Orton has won the first ever casket match. Look at the battle scars. Randy Orton has defeated Brody King and has won the first ever casket match in Universe Mode history. Look at the blood all over the body of Orton. Well, what a battle, what a match. Probably one of the best in Universe Mode's history as we close out our Season 2 premiere of Friday Night Smackdown, booked by Wolf Ferris. Thank you, Wolf, for booking that amazing match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to have to conclude our episode of Smackdown here in our WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. If you like it, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn those post notifications on so you never miss an upload. And thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.